Our story started shortly after Bronson's 4th birthday. He was a super active little kid, super happy, friends with everyone that he met. We run a busy family cafe, my husband and I. I was 12 weeks pregnant, so we had a lot going on. We were really busy. Yeah, we would just wake up, do the stuff, go to sleep. It was chaos. It was crazy, but it was life. It was sort of a really slow and frustrating lead up to diagnosis because he just stopped eating as much, started to get more fatigued. We saw so many professionals in that time. We went to the emergency department 4 times, but we knew, as the parents, we just knew that something was wrong. So we ended up phoning the GP. I walked in with Bronson. Well, actually, that's a lie. I carried Bronson in because he couldn't walk. He stopped walking because his legs hurt so much. And I think that's what it took for someone to finally listen to me. But it was the following day that we had a call from the head of pediatrics at the hospital. I remember saying, "It's leukemia, isn't it?" They had to conduct a whole heap of tests at the start. You know, he went through lumbar punctures, various blood tests. He basically started chemotherapy the day after we arrived. Bronson would just scream at me, ask him to stop hurting him. But I just had to sit there with him and tell him that it's what they had to do to make him better again. The hospital that we were being sent to was 3 hours from home. So when we first arrived to the Children's Hospital, we walked into our room, at this point not even knowing it was the oncology floor. And the very first thing we saw on the end of the bed was the Redkite red bag. Started to go through the Redkite red bag, finding all of the things that I didn't know to pack, that I had no idea I would need. I just thought, you know, why now? Why ever? But why now? You know, life was really good. Life was busy. Life was really busy, but life was really good. The last thing you need when you're caring for a sick child in hospital is the worries of real life. Shortly after being there, we received the biggest electricity bill we had ever had. And I just remember seeing it and being like, this will just set us backwards. And that's when I remember the Redkite email offering the assistance, and it was as simple as upload the bill, we'll pay for it. If we didn't have assistance with bills like that one, it would have meant that my husband would to have worked in the cafe more, and then he would have been with us even less. The 80% of nights that he said goodnight to the kids on FaceTime, that would have been 100% of the nights. You know, it's really hard to talk to a friend or family when you don't want to upset them. I just remember feeling like I had so much to say that I'd bottled in, and I just needed to let it all out. And then I remembered the Redkite counselling service. She just listened. She let me get it all out, and then I really walked away feeling like I had started to process everything. Childhood cancer has completely changed who we are. It almost felt like I was being taught a lesson not to take things for granted. For anyone thinking of donating to Redkite, please do, because the impact on our family life, on Bronson, and all the families to come after us is huge.